Hey, what's up guys, it is Mike here, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 10 ways to kill Orcs in Shadow of Mordor. So up number 10 we have the brutalized stealth kill option. Now this not only kills an Orc, but also gets your hit combo to 5 immediately. It also makes all the Orcs around you run away in fear. The animation for killing Orcs this way is extremely satisfying, and it's also very satisfying to kill captains or war chiefs this way when they have a weakness to stealth. And after number 9 we have the Decapitation execution move. Now this of course happens after you get the 5 or 8 combo and then decide to execute an Orc. And it doesn't always do this particular move, sometimes it doesn't decapitate them, but the decapitation is the most satisfying. And of course, if you perform a decapitation on a war chief or a captain, that captain or war chief will not come back later in the game within the Nemesis system. And after number 8 we have the betrayal. Now this happens when you brand one or multiple orcs to your side and then have them kill their fellow orcs. This is actually a very good way to get rid of tough to kill war chiefs or captains, because no matter how many strengths or how few weaknesses a captain has, he can never be immune to attacks from branded orcs, which means that if an orc attacks him, he will always lose health. There is no immunity which protects him from that. And after number 7 we have Eaten by a Caragor. Now if you brand a bunch of Caragors, you can actually attack whole squads of orcs, but even if you only have one Caragor at your disposal, you can just mount it and attack orcs by yourself by eating them. And also eating heals a Caragor, so by doing this you actually regen your Caragor's health, which of course is very useful. And after number 6 we have the Explosive Barrel or Explosive Fire. Whenever I see a bunch of orcs around a campfire, I just can't resist but shoot it and see them all explode into flames and run away and die. Same thing for barrels. I've had cases where there's like over a dozen orcs around a barrel, and that barrel actually has a pretty far radius of explosion, so a lot of orcs tend to get caught in that. So yeah, very cool. And after number 5 we have the Shadow Strike kill. Now this of course is achieved by going into bow mode and pressing the attack button on any orc that's either far away or even close to you. And what it does is it just in slow motion decapitates them, and you can chain that up to get multiple kills in one, so that's pretty cool. It looks very badass too. And after number 4 we have throwing an orc off a cliff. Now this of course is achieved by grabbing the Orc and then releasing him in the direction of the cliff, and he will then fall down to his death. This is actually doable on captains and war chiefs as well, however be careful, because unlike decapitation, if you do it on a captain, he might survive the fall. And I've had a case where I threw a captain off a cliff and then 10 minutes later he hunts me down and finds me, and he seemed pretty pissed about that.
Not as pretty as I used to be after the fall.
So this time I threw him in the water instead. And now for number 3 we have the Last Chance Comeback counterattack. Now you do need to unlock a certain ability to be able to do this. And what it does is when you're in Last Chance and you have your circle where you have to press the button, there's actually a smaller circle inside that circle. And if you can actually get your cursor inside that circle, well, you will not only survive but also kill whoever it is trying to decapitate you. So pretty cool. And after number 2 we have the Dispatch ability. Now how this works is after you branded a bunch of orcs and they did what you wanted them to do and you don't need them anymore, well, you can press the Dispatch button, which on Xbox is down on the D-pad, and it will blow up all of their heads. It's pretty satisfying and actually kind of funny too. By the way, this works also on captains or war chiefs. And now finally for number 1, my favorite way to kill orcs in Shadow of Mordor is to eat them while riding a grog. Now this is so satisfying, especially if you do it on a captain or war chief, and what it does is it pretty much grabs the orc and the grog eats him. So yeah, very cool. And not just that, but it also has a functional purpose where the grog actually gets some of his health back when he does that. So yeah, very useful. But anyway guys, thanks for watching as usual. If you enjoyed my top 10, please leave a like and subscribe, it helps a lot. And of course, if you have any top 10 suggestions, please leave me them in the comment section below, and you might be responsible for my next video. So that's about it guys, I guess I'll see you in my next video. Peace!